Number 5, be careful to let trust be earned, but some people are truly worth your trust. Trust was another hard thing for me, as you can probably tell by what I've been saying of my story. It was hard to trust people for several reasons. After being left, after being lied to, it's hard sometimes to trust people. And there are other times when you automatically trust people because they have a position, or um, it's someone you feel like you should trust. Um, in an ideal world, your leaders, and everybody should be people you can come to and should be people you can trust. But the reality of it is, we live in a world of imperfect people. And sometimes people aren't trustworthy, whether they're Christian or not. You know, Christians aren't perfect. They're people who are striving to be like Christ, but we're still human. We still do make mistakes. So, really, you need to be careful. Like it says over and over and over in the Bible, it says it so often in Proverbs if you read through that book. It says, guard your heart. And that's really true. You need to keep your guard up because there are people who would love to get in your mind for all the wrong reasons. My pastor was kind of touching on that subject today, just a little bit, kind of a passing thing. But it's true. If you just open up your heart to everybody, you're going to have a lot of problems because not everybody is worth that trust. It's a continual thing, and you have to wait for them. They need to prove themselves to you. If they have not proven themselves in a little bit, like that parable in the Bible, you know, um, if they can't prove themselves with a little bit, how can you trust them with everything? You can't. So to avoid being hurt, guard your heart and don't just give out trust to everybody. But there is something else I want to say about this. Some people are truly worth your trust. This was hard for me to learn, and it is still a learning process. But there are some people in your life who you'll realize mean it when they say they won't leave. Mean it when they say that they love you and that they care about you and that they want what's best for you. There are some people in your life who really are this way, and sometimes it doesn't seem like that, and you're scared to trust again after someone hurt you. Trust me, I get that. I get that so much. This is my story that I'm telling you about. This is how I learned all these things, is firsthand. But once in a while, someone will break through, and you have to realize that you can trust some people. Some people are able to earn that trust, and if that's the case, hold on to these people. Um, these are your friends, your family. Again, our pastor was saying the saying, "Blood is thicker than water," which people think means your family is closer than something else. No one really knows exactly what that means, but they figure it has to do with family. No, it has to do with friends. They used to cut covenant. The You've probably seen it, like a blood oath, for example. They would cut their hands. I'm not suggesting this. Do not get the wrong idea. They would cut their hands and put their hands together as a covenant or an oath to each other, and they would become blood brothers. You've probably heard. And the thing about this is, blood, that's what they're referring to. A covenant relationship is thicker than the water of the womb that you were born in. So basically, they're saying that there are friends that will be closer than even your family members. Does this sound familiar? Um, to anybody who might be a Christian, this probably sounds a little familiar when Jesus says in the Bible, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And of course, he's talking about himself. But this is the case with um, these relationships too. There are some people that really are worth your trust. Hang tight to your covenant relationships. Those really are your family. essentially. You know, blood is thicker than water. So hang on to those people.